Okay, so I had this grand plan that today is 22, and they're like Jen has essentially 22 full-length feature films, and I had actually just not too long ago recorded a video of me naming off and sometimes recreating my favorite scenes from each of the 22 films, starting in 1995 when you're familiar, all the way up through the backup plan in 2010. Well, how about that video was 38 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds, and neither myself nor you people out there, I'm sure, would appreciate 38 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. So I'm gonna go with, I'm not gonna do that at all, but we are gonna, I guess I'm gonna go from the top to the end and say like what the movies are, and then I have 2 specific scenes picked out that I think are my favorite scenes, period, of I'm not gonna say period. And my favorite 2 scenes right now of these said movies, because that was doing it. So in 95, like I said, me familiar, short role, but it was a good role. 1995 it was Money Train, Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes, decent role. Not her work was decent, just saying, you know, hero. 1996 as well with Jack. I don't have that in real life, but I'm gonna get it. I had an explanation of why, because I like to find things like antiquing. I don't want to just Amazon it because it's too easy. I like to find it. It's fun. So, but I don't have it, but I've seen it a number of times. But Jack Nicholson, it was a couple of films, so that's why it was awesome. 1996 was also Blood and Wine with Stephen Wolf, Michael Caine, and Jack Nicholson, of course. And she was Gabriella. I don't know how I felt about her role, or like her character in that, whatever. And 1997, which was the role, was Selena. And I'm actually going to do, I mean, I guess I'll do it right now because it makes more sense to do it in the moment. So my favorite scene from here is when her, Abby, and Dad are in the car and they're talking about how they have been asked to do a gig in Mexico. And then Selena's like, oh my gosh, a gig in Monterrey? And then Abby's like, yeah, dude, that'd be so cool. And he was like, I don't know. I mean, Selena, her Spanish is a little funny. She was like, what about my Spanish? I've been speaking Spanish I've been singing Spanish for 10 years. It's perfect. Singing, yes, but when you speak, you just speak a little funny. What are you talking about? No. And then you're Mexican American. I'm saying it wrong right here, but that's not the part that I like. And he's like, no, Mexican Americans have to be twice as perfect as anybody else. We gotta know about John Wayne and Pedro Infante. We gotta know about Oprah and Christina. Actually, before he says we gotta know about Frank Sinatra and Agustin Lara. We gotta know about Oprah and Christina. Ain't no food's too bad, and when we go to Mexico, we get the runs. Now that to me is exhausting. I'm feeling right now. That's embarrassing. Japanese Americans, Italian Americans, German Americans, their homeland is on the other side of the ocean. Ours is right next there, right over there, and we gotta prove to the Mexicans how Mexican we are. We gotta prove to the Americans how American we are. We gotta be more Mexican than Mexicans, and more American than Americans, both at the same time. It's exhausting. She's like, you know what, Dad? It's a good thing we have to go into the peace to keep our strength up in the job. And I was like, no, I'm not. The menudo. Menudo. And I was saying, he was like, no, Dad, I can do it. I know I can. And I'm just being Mexican American is really tough. And then, you know what you are? Okay, that's a new scene, but I'm just saying, that's a solid song. Okay, so from Selena, still there, we have Anaconda, John Voight, Eric Stoltz, Ice Cube, and J-Lo. She was Terry Flores in here. Interesting, horrible animatronics, but I guess it was sign of the times. Then comes The U-Turn, Oliver Stone, awesome director. This has a lot of creepy people. Nick Nolte, Claire Danes, Joaquin Phoenix, Billy Bob, John Voight again, Sean Penn, of course, Nick Nolte, if I hadn't said that already. Grace McKenna seriously needed some help, like psychiatric something. She was something else. Of course, 97 with Mr. George Clooney and Ving Rhames and Don Cheadle. We have Out of Sight, awesome film, awesome book as well, starring Elmore Leonard. You should catch it. It's awesome. In 1998, there was also Ants, which is, what's that man's name? Rocky. Sylvester Stallone, and then Woody Allen, and Sharon Stone, and Jim was playing Azteca, the ant. It was cute. It was fun. And Ebert and Siskel and Ebert gave 2 big thumbs up. In 2000, Jennifer came out with a sci-fi thriller, The Cell, with Vincent D'Onofrio, and a serious Vince Vaughn. Rarely ever seen. Not the movie, but Vince Vaughn's series we've ever seen. Then we have my favorite movie of hers of all time. If I can get the boxes out. The Wedding Planner, dun, 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 which I have on VHS, DVD, and I have the soundtrack, but it's in the car right now. And I know it, just period. So, favorite scene there is Mary and Steve's tango when Mary finally, Mary re-meets Steve when and she also finds out that Steve is engaged to Fran and she's planning Fran's wedding, so it's a little bit much. And then this is when they get to the, like, Fran is on the phone with her dad and so they're forced to dance and he was like, Mary, would you like to dance? Dance! You told me your name was Steve? Look, it is Steve. My last name is Edison. Friends calls me Eddie. It's a nickname. I have a better nickname for you. How about common, cheating, sleazy son of a... But if you're thinking, what I'm thinking involves a machete and a pair of pliers. Like the day that I met you, that was a special day. Yes, it was. I was running late. How convenient. I was running late. I was on the way to meet our wedding planner. What you turned out to be? What are the odds? Bye. Dance. Dance. Don't dance for the issue. You didn't show the day because you don't want to eat. I see it all the time. You see what? Why did you tell your fiancé you saved an old lady? Exactly. You think you want to get married, but you don't. You're just pitiful confused and you get some hot pepper wherever you can. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Then why did you go to the movies with me? Well, let's see. Why did Steve go to the movies? Well, first of all, Steve likes the movies. Steve had the night off. Steve said, hey, you know what? Movie sounds good. Plus, I got an invitation. Why is Steve referring to himself in the third person? What are you talking about? Oh, you think you can double check your way out of this? Throw me off your scent? But I smell you and I smell like sweet red plums and grilled cheese sandwiches. What? Yes. So what you said to me in the street right before you passed out? I did not. You did too. I'd have to say if anyone's looking to get some, it's M-A-R-Y. Oh, you're hideous. Then why did you ask me to dance? I didn't. Yes, you did too. You're just under the tree. You said, Steve, would you like to dance? It's not the same. I don't know he was engaged. It was a dance. Hoop-de-doo. It didn't mean anything. Then why'd you almost kiss me? Dun-dun. Ah, that's it. This pair, this lovely couple, they have it. They know what it takes. Best scene, period. Nobody can take it away from me. 2001 also brought yet another serious flick, Angel Eyes, starring Jim Caviezel and Terrence Howard was in up there. Yeah, good stuff. She also needed some psychiatric help in this one as well, I would say. Following that one, we went to Deep Life Out. Enough. Yeah, buddy. And Billy Campbell was Mitch, and he was creepy, and then she kicked his butt fun times. After that came 2002. I mean, no, that was in 2002. 2003 brought Gigli with Ben Affleck and Justin Bartha. And Random Periods by Christopher Walken. And Al Pacino, he was at the end of that thing. It was, you know, it was hilarious, and I counted, and you should too. I'm not going to tell you how many, but there were a lot. So count the number of F-words and F-word derivatives, because it's freaking hilarious. It's ridiculous. That's the one I meant to use, ridiculous. Okay, after... Oh, wait, I went the other way. So before... I'm trying to look at through my movies. Before Gigli, but after Angel Eyes, still in 2002, because that was in 2003, was Made in Manhattan. I don't know how I missed that, but it was a beloved movie by, on the bottom you can see Ebert and Roper. This was post-Siskel. Good times. I love The Dark Locks. And then Ray Fiennes, not to me, you know, physically features the perfect match, but it works. And then Gigli was after that. And then a Kevin Smith movie that was totally underrated was this one, Jersey Girl, with Liv Tyler and Ben Affleck, and then Raquel Castro, Small Person, Jason Biggs. It was just really good. It was cute. And I'm sad that it didn't get as much, you know, praise as it deserved. It was good. Let's see. Then, after Jersey Girl, came 2004, Shall We Dance with Richard Gere and Susan Sarandon. Favorite scene is when she's being awkward about describing the romance of Richard Gere. It's funny. And then my second favorite scene is the tango scene with her and Richard Gere when she's telling him to, you know, be alive when he performs. It's good stuff. The next one after that was Monster Law with Jane Fonda, Wanda Sykes, and Michael Barton. Good, funny times. I like the little scenes that were pretend scenes, but like daydreams or fantasies or whatever. Like the cake one when Jen gets engaged, and then when Jen thinks about smacking Jane Fonda with the frying pan. It was pretty hilarious. After Monster-in-Law came, where'd it go? Up here. An Unfinished Life, which got 2 thumbs way up by Ebert and Roper. It has a lot of awesome characters in it. It had Robert Redford and Morgan Freeman. Very good. And this one, I mean, it was shown, but where I was, it wasn't released like theater wide, but it was very good. Serious shot up in like somewhere really cold looking. I think it was Montana. The next movie after An Unfinished Life was Border Town with Martin Sheen and Antonio Banderas. Good stuff, stressful stuff, and it made me like very sad that this is real life and this has been happening. And but very good nonetheless. Whew, stressed me out. The last movie of 2006 was El Cantante, which has the dynamic duo here, Jen and Mark Anthony or Muniz, playing Hector Lavoe and his wife Poochie, and they were doing a lot, and his life was doing a lot, but the music is phenomenal, the soundtrack is amazing, and Hector Lavoe is a good story, And then finally, after a lovely 4-year break in Raising Small People, she bounced back with this year's The Backup Plan with Alex Sullivan. Good times, good stuff, funny. I love Anthony Anderson, who was also in it as the dad. He was hilarious. And then Suki, because her name isn't coming to me, but Suki was freaking even more hilarious with the drum scene and her fall in the pool. Her character was doing a lot, which actually was funny because some of the things that she was saying reminded me of me and the whole trusting thing. But it was cute. It was fun. It was a great way for 2010 to begin, and it was good. Okay, so that was me, and this is going to be way less than 38 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. So I hope you enjoy, and then I'll see you tomorrow for video 23. Bye.